Hello everyone, this is Stefan and Lush and Salty Aquariums coming at you on a Saturday morning. Okay, so I decided to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you some found, quote unquote, air quotes, found pieces of hardscape on literally a 1 block walk with my dog. Two dogs actually, and I walk them in the East Lakeview neighborhood of Chicago. It's inner city all the way, lovely place to live, but as far from Northern California and Marin County where I was before. And where I was before, I would find some things and use in my hardscapes for sure, but I had more luck actually in the residential part of Marin as I did in the wilderness part, and I'll get to that in a minute. Walking around the block here in East Lakeview, Chicago, I found red lava rock, or black. This is red, that's just been darkened by sitting in the city. I found this beautiful slate-like black stone with beautiful striations, textures, and colors. Look at that. And I'm going to get back to this piece because I want to show you something. Here's some beautiful sort of round, I don't know, river rock, pebbles, a little bit bigger, a little dirtier. And then this, kind of my favorite, these little pieces of what is similar, if not identical, to this. Okay, so all of those in a 10-minute walk around the block with my dog. This big piece here is Serum Stone, and I bought this at a local fish shop, and anyone in the hobby knows this can go for, I don't know, $4 to $6, $7 a pound. That's about a 2 or 3 pound piece right there. It's a heavy stone. And I'm fine with it. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to aquascape with. I'm using pieces from this purchase in one of my tanks. Now, what I also am using in one of my tanks is this stuff that I found as accent rocks for the Serum Stone. Now, I'm not really doing any planned aquascaping here, but you would be amazed when the water hits how perfect these are. Now, ADA, the high-end, the Tesla of the hobby, will sell you a bag of this gravel, and you can see I bought it because I'm an aquarium addict and arguably a fool, but also because all the people I admire in the hobby use it. And if nothing else, it's nice, and you know there's no toxins in it, etc., etc. You can feel good about being a high-class aquarium aquascaper. But I'm going to tell you, this stuff is fucking the same thing. And I found it for free all along my walk, used to complement hedgerows, juniper bushes, things of that nature. I've used this in my aquarium. If you watch the aquascapers on YouTube, they always say at the end of their scapes, they like to add a little rocks for, there you go. I've used that and that to complement this in my 22-gallon ADA top-of-the-line system in the other room, and I've used this found stuff. I guess I stole it. I stole it. But I would never take pieces this big from somebody's yard. That to me crosses the line. But grabbing a few pieces of this random stuff on a dog walk makes it even more of an adventure. And I don't think it's a criminal act. And if it is, well, you know where to find me. This stuff here, by the way, often marketed, here's some from Crate and Barrel that my wife bought, as these sort of interior decorator, river rock, river pebbles, and they give it a lovely, sexy name. It's the same thing. And I found this. Now, there's a bunch of reasons why I think this is outstanding. One, it makes walking the dog less of a chore. And two, by adding some of this stuff to your aquascape, you get a bigger story to tell, at least I do, and it kind of links what you're doing to the place you're at. And when we buy everything online and rush to our favorite LFS and get all of our livestock and go to Ocean Design Aquarium, awesome place in Chicago, go to Aquatic Arts, Redfish, Bluefish, two great online fish sellers. That's wonderful, and I use it. I've spent, I could pay their rent some of these places, but this free shit kind of brings the whole hobby down to earth, literally and figuratively. So next time you're walking the dog, taking a hike, and I mean, if you live in Pittsburgh, I live in Chicago, right? You just look to the ground, be mindful, you'd be amazed at what you find. Couple notes, it's a little trickier with driftwood. It's ironic because it's called driftwood and you just find it on the beach. The problem with that stuff is you really do need to treat it, because if it's been on a beach, it's by an ocean, you've got the whole salt issue, you've got all kinds of spores and potential organisms, and you'll need to treat that wood. And the wood could be the bad kind in that the tannins it leaches are sap or sticky, and that could just poison your tank and ruin it outright. I rarely use found driftwood for this reason. Even if you boil it, I just am not comfortable. Rocks, all of these, with one little exception perhaps, are inert in that you just need to wash them, and you could boil them. I mean, I did walk the dog, so there's probably other people that walk the dog, ergo there's dog piss. But so put them all in a saucepan and boil the crap out of it for 10 minutes, and you're good to go. Driftwood is trickier, and then also live plants triple trickier, because God knows what's on them. So unless you're doing a biotope or you're really trying to incorporate these organisms, these copepods, these water fleas and larvae, etc., then I would never put a harvested plant in any of my aquascapes. But rocks are rocks are rocks, and so, I hope you were inspired by this. I sure as hell am. I mean, I did a whole aquascape with these red lava rocks. It's on the website if you search, I think, red lava rock betta tank, and it was awesome, and lava rocks are often used beneath your substrate to anchor the system and have something for the roots and for all the bacteria, the beneficial bacteria, to be in the pores and the nooks and crannies. It's used as a filtering material in sumps and in filters themselves. So that rock you will want to boil for sure, because it's capable of hanging on to nature more than these other ones. That's it for now. Instead of signing off by saying always keep your hands in the tank, I'm going to say always keep your eyes on the sidewalk. All right? Ciao for now.